Listen, I've come a long way, and I don't want to wait.
I'm sorry, but orders are not to allow any civilians inside until the renovation is complete.
I heard that the first 10 times you said it. Okay, you're really making me mad. I want to talk to someone in charge. Oh, come on! You want me to beg? All I need is a few minutes. Please, 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 please.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must deny your request. Until the construction is complete, it is unsafe for you to enter.
Psst, but it's just you and me. And the wind. Who's gonna know? I'm certainly not gonna tell anyone. If you know what I'm getting at.
I am sorry, but while Sir Granford is ill, I cannot allow anyone to disturb him, directly or indirectly.
I see. Fine. Be that way. You're not gonna make any friends with that attitude.
Sir Granford is indeed the governor of the grand city of Bibliostock. It is unfortunate that his sole heir has disappeared quite suddenly and mysteriously. It's a strange circumstance, and we're all quite worried as to the outcome. But of course, that is none of your concern. I'm sorry to have rambled. How can I help you today?
Well...
Rolandia, eh? That is quite a difficult journey. The kingdom of Rolandia lies on the other side of the Reagan mountain range. I fear you would perish making that dangerous trek. However, if you're desperate enough to try it, I will send word to allow your passage through the blockade we set up on our side of the mountain tunnel.
Hey there, friends.
Yes?
You know, I get the sense that you've got an interesting tale to tell.
Tale to tell?
Yeah, tale. Wait, just a moment. I couldn't help but overhear that you were seeking to travel to Rolandia. If you don't mind, I'd like to join you as I'm traveling the same way. Or something like that. I just want to hitch a ride, if you get my drift.
Who are you?
I'm just a fellow traveler in need of good company, scintillating conversation, fine food, a mellow wine. You know, the simple things in life. In dangerous places, I'm your man. They say I'm the handiest man around.
This man's funny! I don't know. How can we be certain you're reliable? Slane, it's up to you. What do you think?
Yes! Thanks a million. You won't regret this. Oh, by the way, I'm Hugh Foster. Good to meet you.
My name is Annette Burns.
Burns is right. You're hot.
Need I mention that we allowed you to accompany us and can just as easily disallow it?
Hey now, you're bringing me down. It's a little early for a cold shower. And you must be our fearless leader, right? You're one lucky fellow to be traveling with a sweet thing like this.
Oh, I'm beginning to think we made a terrible mistake. You have the manners of a drunken ogre.
But I wasn't talking about you, Annette. Say, when you get a chance, I'd like to have a word with you privately. Just let me know when you have a minute.
This is Michelle's house.
Ah, so glad you've returned, Monica.
I've come to check the device.
Of course, right this way.
That's right. Never give up hope. Monica, I'm so glad to see you. Will you stay with me for a while? I am sorry.
but I'm only here to maintain the device.
Oh, right. I see. Well, at least you brought lots of friends with you. It's so lonely here. I feel like I'm imprisoned.
Please, feel free to talk with them while I work on your device.
Okay. Well, hi. I'm Michelle Leebolk. Sorry for this crazy arrangement. I know talking through the window isn't very convenient, but I must stay inside.
No problem. I understand. My name is Hugh. Hugh Foster.
Nice to meet you, Slane.
I'm Annette Burns. Good to meet you too. Do you mind telling us why you're confined to that space?
I must stay in a clean environment. I can't survive out there.
Why not? It's not that dirty out here.
Michelle was born with poor immune response. Even a slight cold could kill her. The room is kept sterile so she can live.
So, you mean to say she's never been and will never be outside?
Right. To leave that room would be taking a great risk.
Right. Never bet against the house, I always say.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
This unit is working fine. I need to check the outdoor unit now.
I feel like a doll on display in a glass case.
I have guests so rarely. What would you like to talk about?
Thank you for waiting. I have finished checking the outdoor device. If the seal remains unbroken, there appears to be enough catalyst for 50 years or more. I'm afraid we must be going now. Take care, Michelle.
Thank you so much for everything you've done. Please visit me again soon.
I was prepared for the worst, but not for this. This is plain ugly.
This is far beyond ugly. How many people perished here? Why would the Empire abandon scores of innocents in Rolandia, leaving them to die?
They couldn't do anything but stop the famine from spreading. They had to do this. There was no choice.
There's always a choice. They made the wrong one.
Think about it, Annette. If thousands of starving, diseased refugees piled into the Empire, what would have happened? The Shelfengriff Empire could barely sustain the people they had. Adding more would have pushed them beyond the breaking point. I'm not saying I agree with this, but their decision is understandable.
Hugh, I'm surprised. That was so well said.
I'm full of surprises. You'll see.
Slane! Do you see what Rainy sees? They're confused. They can't find their place in the life cycle again.
What is this dreadful place?
It is the northwest mining town in the Kingdom of Rolandia, Zadestein. The Fetherians are working on space-time fusion on an island to the south of here.
Wow, this place is a wreck. Maybe we should look around, see what we can see.
I don't think it's wise to venture too far inside this place. There's something wrong. This place smells of mold, but there must be some dry rooms. Shall we stay here for the night? It looks like this place is abandoned like all the rest. I'll stay here if you insist. But I don't have to like it.
If it wasn't for the rain, this place would be completely silent. It's strange because there are so many graves, but very few ghosts. Do you think they even got a memorial service?
I thought I heard voices out here. So what's the topic du jour, you two?
You can see Raimi?
Of course. I was just pretending I couldn't when I was around the others. I've got to fit in and appear as a normal human.
Oh, Raimi understands. Well, sort of.
I guess this is as good a time as any to spill my guts. I can see spirits as well. So you see, you don't need to put on your act for me. We're both acting in the same play. Get it?
Oh, Raimi isn't so sure she gets it anymore. This is all way too complicated. Raimi's head hurts.
What's there to get? It's not that complicated. I just let you know that we're on the same page, working the same crowd. What I want to know is about Slain Stark.
So, what are you two doing up at this hour?
We were just, trading stories, swapping tales, you know, male bonding, man stuff.
Stories? Did Slain get back more of his memory?
Memory?
That is what I said. How can he trade stories if he doesn't remember past a few months ago?
Oh, right. You're absolutely right. You see, Slain would tell me something he tried to remember and couldn't, and I'd trade that for one of my, stories. Yeah, bye.
He is so strange sometimes.
This transfer gate will transport you to Featheria Isle.
But what is a transfer gate, exactly?
It is a device that can instantly transport you to another place, but only if you have this pendant.
Do the Fetherians use this as their means of long-range transport?
Not usually. Adult Fetherians can fly. Unfortunately, I cannot. So they gave me a pendant to activate the transport gate.
So is that gimpy wing of yours gonna stay that way, or will you be able to fly eventually? Ow!
You need to learn when to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Ow. Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, right. I will prepare for transfer. You should take a short break while I work.